Good morning. I got great news. I got my old generator to work and figured out what was going on with the new controller governor module, so I'm going to show you what it did. But man, it's running so perfect right now. Like, I wouldn't say new, but I'm so happy. Check it out. So I just shut her off so I can talk to you here. So there's the new module, right? So I woke up this morning, I'm like, man, there's got to be an adjustment or something, because it was running with a low idle. I got my multimeter out. I put it on there and put it on the leads off of the breaker, and it was only putting out 70 volts. I'm like, what the hell? So it needs to put out 120 for the inverter to kick on. So check this out. See that blue adjustment? So there's two screws on each one of those blue things, whatever. And then there's another little tiny screw to the left there on that third one, that third blue thing down. So I started off at the top. The top one didn't do shit, no matter what I did. The second one actually started to increase the idle a little bit, but it actually smoothed it out. So once I kind of found the right setting just to smooth, because it was running really rough, so I smoothed it out, but it was still only putting out 70 volts. And I didn't even see that little gray screw there on the left of that blue one there until later. But I'm like scratching my head, like, what the hell? How come I can't? And then I saw that, and I'm like, oh shit. So I started to mess with that one, and I turned it like it started off like 2 or 3, and I just took it a little bit at a time, and I kept checking the voltage, and sure as shit, the voltage was coming up, and I finally got it up to 110, and yeah, the inverter still wasn't kicking on. It was still showing the AC input, but not bulk. And then I finally got it, I think 4 turns, and it finally, the inverter kicked over. So I got it set now where I want it. It's running beautifully. I'm getting great power out of this thing again. So man, I'm so happy about this. So I'm gonna let her run. I'm gonna start her back up. And of course, that's one of the issues. She doesn't always start perfectly, but let's go. Yeah, see, something else is going on here. It's not perfect, obviously. Come on, baby. Well, shit. I guess I have some more work to do. After I adjusted it before, it didn't do exactly that, but it did something where I had to take the adjustment back down, start it, and then readjust, and then it was running. So I don't know, maybe I haven't hit the sweet spot yet, so I'm going to keep working on it. So stand by. Okay, I think I found the sweet spot. So just to kind of had to keep tweaking the little screw on the lower blue module. It's real touchy. So it seems to be a sweet spot where the voltage is, it'll say it's at 120, but yeah, if I go a little too high, it'll shut down. If I go a little too low, the inverter won't kick on. So right now it's running at 120. The inverter kicked on. So I'm hoping I got it just right. Oh, no, the inverter's showing an error, even though it's showing bulk. See how it's blinking on the error? So I guess I don't have it exactly perfect yet. So I'm gonna keep playing with it, but seems like I'm getting close to getting it right. Whoops. Don't do that one-handed. Almost shocked myself. That would have been bad. Okay, I think I found the sweet spot. So she's running. Nice. And I'm getting consistent good power now at the inverter, so no errors. Oh, this is so good. And she started right back up. I know she still has some issues, so anyway. All right, well, I think that's a wrap for that. I'm gonna focus on other stuff. So anyway, so hopefully I don't have to run the RV generator anymore, and old Genny will hold up until I get the new generator completely wired up. Like I said, it's gonna be a few weeks before I get the propane done. I'll show you, I gotta set a post for the new regulator. So I didn't want to put it, you see I got a little path here. I didn't want to put it in the middle of the path, but it's got to be 5 feet away from the connection to the generator per code. So I'm going to run, this was my original hole, but you see that's electrical, that's the electrical that goes to the shop. So it's my luck, huh? Anyway, I actually cut, you can see I repaired it with the tape. I ended up hitting it with my shovel, so I had to fix that. So I can't put the post here because it's right where that electrical's at. So I'll put it here. It'll be where it needs to be, and then I'll finish my trench all the way. I think I'm gonna run 2-inch conduit to put the gas line in. I talked to the propane guy, and he recommended that the gas line go in 2-inch conduit. So I'll probably get all that in before they come out here. And yeah, anyway, still got a lot of work to do, obviously, but we'll get it. Work in progress. Later.